Welcome to Gridified, the channel where everything gets organized and explained. Salt might seem like the simplest ingredient in the kitchen, but around the world it comes in many different forms. From fine, everyday table salt to delicate finishing salts and mineral-rich varieties harvested from oceans and ancient deposits, each type has its own texture, flavor, and culinary purpose. In this video, we're breaking down the most common edible salts and explaining what makes each one unique. Let's get into the grid. Table salt is the most common type of salt used in households and processed foods. It is usually mined from underground salt deposits and then heavily refined to remove impurities. During processing, minerals are stripped away and additives like iodine and anti-caking agents are often added. Iodized table salt became widespread in the 20th century to help prevent iodine deficiency in many populations. Because the grains are small and uniform, table salt dissolves quickly and is commonly used in baking and everyday cooking. Kosher salt is a coarse-grained salt that is widely used by chefs and home cooks. The name comes from its traditional use in the koshering process of preparing meat, where salt is used to draw out blood. Kosher salt usually does not contain iodine and has large, flaky crystals that are easy to pinch and sprinkle. This texture makes it especially useful for seasoning food evenly and controlling how much salt is added during cooking. Sea salt is produced by evaporating seawater, leaving behind natural salt crystals. Unlike highly refined table salt, sea salt usually retains trace minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium, which can subtly influence its flavor and color. Sea salt can vary widely in grain size and texture depending on how it is harvested. It is often used as both a cooking ingredient and a finishing salt to enhance the flavor of dishes. Himalayan pink salt is mined from ancient salt deposits in the Himalayan region of Pakistan. It is known for its distinctive pink color, which comes from trace minerals such as iron. The salt is often sold in coarse crystals, fine grains, or large blocks used for cooking surfaces and serving dishes. Its flavor is similar to regular salt but slightly milder, and it is often marketed for its mineral content and natural appearance. Fleur de sel is a delicate finishing salt harvested from the surface of seawater in salt evaporation ponds. The name means flower of salt in French, referring to the thin crust of crystals that forms on top of the water. These crystals are carefully skimmed by hand and allowed to dry naturally. Fleur de sel has a light, flaky texture and a slightly moist quality, making it ideal for sprinkling on foods just before serving. Maldon sea salt is a famous flake salt produced in Maldon, England. It is known for its large pyramid-shaped crystals that provide a crisp texture and clean flavor. The salt is created using traditional evaporation techniques that form thin, delicate flakes. Because the flakes crumble easily between the fingers, Maldon salt is often used as a finishing salt on meats, vegetables, and desserts. Black lava salt is a striking black-colored salt traditionally associated with Hawaiian cuisine. It is typically made by blending sea salt with activated charcoal, which gives it its dark appearance. The charcoal is believed to add subtle earthy notes and visual contrast to dishes. Black lava salt is often used as a finishing salt to add dramatic color to foods such as seafood, vegetables, and gourmet dishes. Kala namak, also known as black salt, is a volcanic rock salt commonly used in South Asian cuisine. Despite its name, the salt appears pinkish-gray when ground. It has a distinctive sulfurous aroma that many people describe as similar to boiled eggs. This unique flavor makes kala namak a key ingredient in dishes such as chat, chutneys, and vegan recipes, where it can mimic the taste of eggs. Pickling salt is a highly refined salt specifically designed for pickling and preserving foods. It does not contain iodine or anti-caking agents, which could cloud pickling liquids or affect the flavor of preserved foods. The grains are usually fine and dissolve easily in brines. Because of its purity, pickling salt is commonly used for making pickles, fermented vegetables, and cured foods. Smoked salt is a specialty salt that has been smoked over wood fires to infuse it with smoky flavor. Different types of wood, such as hickory, applewood, or mesquite, can produce different flavor profiles. The salt crystals absorb the smoke over several hours or even days. Smoked salt is typically used as a finishing salt to add barbecue-like flavor to meats, vegetables, and even snacks. Celtic sea salt is a traditional salt harvested from coastal salt flats in regions such as Brittany in France. It is typically gray in color because it retains trace minerals and moisture from the clay-lined salt ponds where it is collected. The crystals are slightly damp and coarse, giving the salt a unique texture. Celtic sea salt is often used in cooking or as a finishing salt due to its mineral-rich flavor. Flake salt refers to salt that forms thin, flat crystals during evaporation. These flakes are light, crisp, and easy to crumble between the fingers. Because of their delicate texture, flake salts dissolve quickly on the tongue and provide bursts of flavor. They are commonly used as finishing salts to add both taste and texture to foods such as roasted vegetables, grilled meats, and chocolate desserts. And that was every type of edible salt explained. From basic table salt to specialty salts like fleur de sel and smoked salt, each one brings its own texture, flavor, and history to the kitchen. While they may all be made of the same mineral, the way they're harvested, processed, and used can make a big difference in cooking. If you enjoy seeing foods, ingredients, and everyday things organized and explained like this, make sure to subscribe to Gridified for more videos where we break down everything, one grid at a time. And if there's another topic you'd like to see explained next, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.